Hello Libras, it is AD with kayxztarot. I'm going to be doing your April 2019 end of the month reading, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. I truly appreciate that. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check out the description box on information on how to book a personal reading with moi, alright? And without any further ado, let's get into y'all's reading. Like, share, and subscribe. I can't remember if I said that, but can't say it enough. So, really good stuff, Libra, while I was pre-shuffling. I do imagine that a lot of you are going, are being presented some new opportunities. Ooh, Lord. Some new opportunities. You're being asked to kind of take a leap of faith. Look at that. Opportunities, proposals coming your way. So, really good stuff. So, let's see what pops up. Oof, yes, the sun. I'm like showing you these cards and it's not registering, so I apologize. Oh, the sun is coming out. I'm so happy. It was so great. It snowed yesterday. Your energy there. Alright, so let's see what's going on with Libras to the end of April. Now to the end of April. Please. End of month reading. Woo! Alright, yeah, the Chariot. So it could be connecting with the Cancer, but like I said, there's a lot of forward movement, progress. And even though this isn't a Libra card, it does require the two different energies. You do have yin and yang requiring balance. So it's moving forward with like a warrior-like stance, okay? But like I said, I think you're going to be powering through these new opportunities. You know, speaking of power through the Knight of Swords, which is your energy also, you're really going to be powering through these new opportunities. Ooh, look. At the Page of Pentacles and the Lovers come out. Oh, and there's another card. The Seven of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Eight of Pentacles. So it seems like particularly in work, a new opportunity is going to present itself. This has to do with finances. You know, it can be love. You could be connecting with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We're going to have to choose, you know, choose between the two. There's always a decision that comes with the Lovers. Could be connected with the Gemini. But I really see an opportunity, a message of opportunity presenting itself that has to deal with your work, that is going to require a lot of focus, and you're going to have to make that decision, okay? But there is going to be an opportunity, a message that comes in for you that really has to deal with your finances in some way, or like your home situation. It could be moving, you know. Any of that type of energy, anything that has to deal with the home, all right, is all associated with Pentacles. So I have, all right, let's see what's going on for our Libras. Wow, yeah, the Four of Pentacles too. So you could even be holding back, or you're being asked to step outside of your comfort zone, okay? The thing about the Four of Pentacles is like you can hold on to all those pentacles with all your might, but if you don't release one of them, you won't be able to accept anything new. So try not to get too buried in your own, way. Sometimes in order to get that big kahuna, to get those big fishes, you do have to release some of the fish that you have already, okay? So just be mindful. You know, the boat's not going to be big enough for the shark and 10 fishes, you know? Or fish. I keep saying fishes. Anyways, OMG. Bruh. Had quite a few come out. Because we had so many come out, I'm just going to keep shuffling and see if they come up in the actual thing, but it has to deal with the general energy from the 10 cards that popped out was just like, you know, stepping into your power and being hesitant, having to turn away or release something. A lot of you guys are turning your back. I do sense travel for some of you guys because I saw the Six of Swords while I was pre-shuffling, so some of you guys could be traveling, could be a vacation, but more than that, some of you Libras are certainly turning your back on one situation and headed towards something new. And it comes in the form of an opportunity, all right, with the Four of Cups here. So it's an opportunity for you to leave behind what you've already invested in. That's the hard part. You've already invested in something. You thought it was going to work out a certain way. It hasn't. So now something else has kind of been like your lifeline. And so it seems like you're in a situation where you're debating, because you in a sense feel like you're abandoning ship. But I don't think that you're abandoning ship. I just think a new opportunity has presented itself, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it's going to get you out of your comfort zone. And again, you're going to have to take a risk in order. The bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff, right? But who wants to 3, 2, and 1. But who wants to risk it all? You know, don't bet the whole farm. I just learned that saying. It's like you're not betting the whole farm. It's just like, but bet on yourself, right? Bet on your capabilities, bet on your worth, bet on your talents, bet on your relationship with spirit, all right? Because that will not let you down, all right? It might look a little different than what you think it will look, you know, because spirit never... I can't tell what's worse. Us planning things or Spirit messing up our plans. I haven't decided what came first, the chicken or the egg, but Spirit always has a funny way of getting you to where you need to be, but it's always in some crazy way. So that you're not far from that, okay, Libra? So just be aware that, like, you can have all the plans in the world, but sometimes if you feel it in your spirit and then an opportunity comes and shifts, then take the opportunity if you feel that that's what is you're being called to do. You're not a better person for hanging in there. Like, sometimes it's, you gotta go. Like, right? So we have the Queen of Cups popping up as the underlying energy, which I love. Could be connecting with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, right? And it is followed behind the Four of Wands and the Four of Swords. So there seems to be a period of rest, but after celebration. I think that some of you guys have experienced love in some sort, or you're practicing loving yourself. There's an emotional connection, that being your underlying energy. That could be you, where you're trying to love other things, you're trying to nurture something, you're trying to grow something. But let's look at the rest of the spread to see what else comes up. But I like the Queen of Cups as the underlying energy. It's a little different. It's a little different for a Libra, but, you know, hey, to each his own. So we come up, the Three of Pentacles as the heart of this reading. Like I said, this has to do with finances. It has to do with work. It has to do with your work environment. Certainly coming through. Hey, we have the Ten of Cups. Hey, oh. We have the Five of Cups popping up. I'm at the Five of Pentacles, excuse me, popping up as your present energy. We have the Emperor popping up as the most likely outcome for this. Hey. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Bang. Bingo with your energy. So the Chariot card was perfect to come out because with the two queens, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, and it doesn't matter if you're a guy, but with these two energies, they're two totally different things. These signs would be incompatible, all right? Water and air, what is that? A hurricane, okay? So you're probably going through a hurricane of emotions. But it's really asking you to marry the two. Go with your intuition, your gut. Like I said, if Spirit is telling you to move and an opportunity has presented itself and you're hesitant because it's going to take you out of your comfort zone, I am here to deliver the message. Go with your gut, go with your gut, go with your gut. But if you are just looking for that extra piece of confirmation, consider this to be it. Because you are going to be moving forward, and it's going to require both your heart and mind, all right? And you're very well-versed in this mind, and it's probably contradicting. There is probably some conflict here. But with the Chariot, which is the definition of those two things, like I said, you put on your best face and you keep moving forward with the duality, with those two sphinxes, the black and the white, the yin and the yang. This is exactly what that's representing, the yin and the yang, okay? And so you can feel like you're going against yourself. But sometimes logic isn't necessary to be successful, all right? Sometimes it's all spirit. Sometimes it is a miracle, all right? That can happen. So follow your intuition. You are very, very high on your intuition if this has to do with a work situation, okay? So the Three of Pentacles. So this can deal with, it's something, if it's not work for you, it's something where you're working together with a group of people to get to a common goal, all right? So these people are all working together because they're trying to build this church house or whatever it is. So whatever it is that you have a tribe of people that you're working with, I think that it's being called to question. I'm going to clarify this, but the message is the same. It has to deal with, you could feel like you've been isolated from this group in some way. Like it started off really great. All right. You were really, really happy. And that's kind of why you're tied to it. Why you don't want to leave, because you're like, this was a great group of people. This was a great job. It was a great opportunity. But now I feel, I don't feel like it's serving me. I feel like I'm left out in the cold. You know, I feel isolated. I don't connect with these people in the same way that I did. They don't understand what I'm saying. They're not listening to me. Not saying that you're completely right, but it's just like there seems to be some friction with the fives here. It's instability and like a feeling of isolation. And then with the Four of Wands here, again, you've had to take a break and separate. All right. So you had to take a break and go inward. But like I said, it started off really happy with this Ten of Cups here. But now you feel isolated, so you're just wondering, should I stay or should I go? But here's the thing. The Emperor is the most likely outcome, Libras. And this is a beautiful energy, especially in Aries season. So this is my Aries and Taurus card. So we're right here, depending on when it hits you. This is both energies to me. And it really just has to deal with how are you moving forward? Are you going to step into your power? Are you actually going to be the king of all kings? You know, if it's a matter of you having to step up into leadership, right? If that is the opportunity that's presenting itself, then, and you can afford to do it, then go for it. I don't see what's holding you back if you want to get out of this feeling of feeling isolated or left behind. But let's try to get some clarity let's try to get some clarity, okay? Because I wanna know. So why is the Three of Pentacles here, please? Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Ooh. Yeah, there certainly seems to have been some conflict or your guardedness against, again, another three. The three of Cups. All right, so this has to do with, there's a defensiveness towards a group of people that you are that you're surrounded by. This can have to deal with a third party situation. I'm not necessarily getting this. I am getting this is more work oriented, but it can feel or have to do with your finances, or like you're working on something. You could honestly be working on something and it's just not paying you right now, but you feel like it will pay off in the long run, if you just set a plan and set a goal. So it's just like right now, I'm getting another storyline, guys. Sorry to switch it up, but it's just kind of like right now you're like, I don't see it. It's dark. It's bleak. I need help. This card, don't forget to ask for help. Don't forget to ask for support with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Hearts being the heart of this reading. The Five of Pentacles also supports they're right in front of a church. It's like, yes, they're crippled, yes, they're down, but they're right in front of a church. So if they would just turn around and ask for help, then they'd be able to receive said help. So this could be your message too. But it seems like a lot of you, when it comes to work or your working situations, you feel right now it started off really happy. You probably hit a slump of some sort. If you ask for help and find those people to unite with, I think that you can really step into a really nice leadership, powerful position. And I think that you will be able to get all of the financial wants, like you'll be able to take care of yourself. That won't be an issue too far in the long run, because this is a positive reading with the Four of Wands here. It's just going to take, if you feel overwhelmed, really release. Remember to stay healthy. Remember to not stress yourself too much, okay? And don't try to fight your intuition too much, because it will manifest itself in some physical parts of your body. And I don't think that that's what you want to do, because that'll slow you down big time. If you already feel the Five of Pentacles, if you already feel like you're scraping and you're struggling, if you already feel like, you're hobbling along, Libras, then if you don't take some time for yourself and take a break, a restoration, which your body's telling you to now, then it's going to get worse. So that's a specific message for some of you guys, but hey, ho, it came out, all right? All right. Oh, Two of Cups. I like this. But yeah, it does seem to be a guardedness. And you're being asked to be courageous, all right, in your endeavors, okay? In your endeavors, in your work situation, in your workspace. Oof. All right. So there seems to be an ending of a tough cycle, guys. Some of you found out about some deception, okay? I feel like, Libras, this was such a clear reading, and now there's just like a lot happening. So I don't know what y'all... There's like 3 different storylines, because another clear one just came out. Somebody was being deceptive, all right, with the Seven of Swords being here. We have the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Cups, which is the clear storyline under daylight. It's basically somebody was doing some shady boot shit behind somebody's back. It seems like it's ended because somebody chose to walk away from the situation and leave it behind. Now, again, the remaining theme, no matter how this is hitting you, this could be in a relationship, this could be in a partnership, this could be in your work partnership, this could be a friendship. The key element is it started off great. It started off like it was too good to be true, and then you found out that there was some snakes in the grass, and now you're having to make a decision to step into your power and leave some of this bull shenanigans behind. And it's going to require you to use your intuition and your logic in order to maneuver through this next chapter and cycle, because there is a new beautiful cycle always, all right, that's coming in. That'll be a part of every video, just because everything is circular. So there will be a new beginning, okay? But it does seem like for some of you guys, you felt like you were betrayed. You felt like somebody stabbed you in the back, and it was all good. It was all peaches and cream, all right? And then they went and mucked it up, okay? And so that's kind of why you need to take this break and heal that emotionally, okay? So that's what I got. Y'all, I'm getting a lot. I hope that this is not all over the place, but please leave a comment and let me know if it hits, okay? Too many cards. But let's see why the Five of Pentacles is here, please. Why is the Five of Pentacles here, please? Pentacles and 3. Alright, yeah. So this could have to do with the relationship. Alright, this could deal with the... For some of you, it's a relationship. For others of you, this is work. Alright, so it just depends on where your focus has come in. But it's something that, even if it's work, it's something that you've emotionally invested in. And now you feel isolated from it. Alright, because there was some deception that was happening behind your back. I feel like it's come to light or it's come to an end. And now it's time for you to walk away. I saw travel and everything for you, but you're definitely walking away. Yeah, and so we have the 2 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, so again, movement. A lot of you guys could be moving, physically moving distance here with this 8 of Wands card and the 2 of Wands. You're looking to the future. Alright, and this is all under the Emperor. So a lot of fire energy for you guys. It's spreading like wildfire, right? When you have fire and air, it's a wildfire, and it seems like that is what's happening now. And so now with the Emperor energy, you're really going to start looking forward to the future because you are the captain of your fate. You are the master of your soul, okay? Or I might have said that wrong, but we all know the poem. Now's the time to really step into that power. This is, and again, and this was the Virgo reading and for the Pisces reading, it's just been the thing, especially with Aries. It's just establishing that I am in this Aries season and moving on to the next. I know it's almost over, but it's still going to linger. You know, who am I? What am I bringing with me into this next cycle of, you know, my life, this next chapter, this next Zodiac cycle? Who am I for this next year or whatever? And you're, not only are you confirming that within yourself, you're articulating it to others. So this is your opportunity to communicate just, in fact, who you are, Libra. And you need a definite answer. This could be in a love connection. Again, this could be in a love connection with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of water. If this is love for you, it has to do with water. If this is just work situation, then you could be encountering some type of air signs. What's the 8 of Swords? But yeah. Sometimes I forget the cards when I look at these. I'm like, which one is the 8 of Swords? Yeah. So there does seem to be a lot of anxiety around communicating your truth. But now's not the time to shy away from it, all right? Because everybody's doing it, all right? Everybody's like, look. What is that? Look, my bitch is all bad. My diamond's all real. You know, like everybody's kind of in that mode. So, when I want to say Cardi B of all people, I want to say that she is an Aries moon. She's a Libra. Wow, Cardi B. Yeah, she's a Libra with an Aries moon. So, absolutely. I don't know if you know Cardi B or if you, money. That is pretty much who she is. So, yeah, there you go. That's my gift to y'all. Sorry if you hate Cardi B. I like her because she's funny, okay? So that's what I got for you there. Now we're going to move into the oracles. So yeah, I guess before I move into the oracles, let me sum it up because I felt like this was kind of all over the place. So to sum it up, for some, either way, the storyline is the same. For some of you, it applies to work. For other of you, it applies to a relationship. But either way, it's something that you are emotionally invested in, okay? It seemed like in the past, it was a good... Yay, we're all in this together, High School Musical style. Everybody was bibbity bopping and booping, minding their own business. There was some deception. There was a snake in the grass, okay? And this snake, I feel like it bit, or it's biting, or you can feel it. You feel it like it's coming towards you, okay? This is the time for you, Libra, to make a decision to either walk away or draw your lines, draw your boundaries, all right? It's all about boundaries and setting them for yourself and what they mean for you. If you feel like you're in a period of isolation right now, the only way to get out of that is to redraw the line in the sand, if that makes sense. And that can involve actually physically getting up and moving, leaving the situation, quitting your job, going to a new phase, whatever is comfortable to you. And this should ring true because the underlying energy is the Queen of Cups, not ring true, but intuitively you should be feeling this. If this is your message, you will be feeling what the next action is for you. But moral of the story, it's a comfortable situation, involved other people. It's not a comfortable situation anymore. So now you have to either A, do your own thing, or B, boss up, okay? Those are 2 options that you have. And it's going to require a really nice marriage between your intuition and your logic, okay? And the cool thing about this the cool thing about this Libra is this Aries card is the only major arcana card here. Everything else is pretty minor. So this is a shift that's happening, but at the end of the day, all of this bullshit that's happening right now that's surrounding you, all it's going to do is really make you a stronger person. It's going to make you an emperor, right? And from the emperor, you can have an empire. So that is the phase that you're on. So take a break for some of you guys. The Four of Swords, it's time to celebrate your accomplishments, how far you've come, and also recover. You don't want to get yourself sick. If you feel like you're over-investing, now's the time to take a break before you move into that next part of into this next chapter. But I do see success coming for you, so don't worry about that. But you're going to have to do your part with the universe and stand your ground, okay? So that's what I got. That is what I got, okay? Yeah, emotions are running high with the High Priestess, okay? Sorry, the High Priestess, that is a High Priestess card, but with the Queen of Cups being the underlying energy, a lot of you guys are more emotional than you're used to, but experience those emotions, because those emotions are code for, hey, it's time to move, hey, it's time to change, hey, if you don't like the situation, if this isn't making you feel good, then what can you do to better yourself? And I love this, because as soon as I said it, adjustments are required, alright? So what is it that you can adjust in order to get to that point that you're happy? And then we have meditate and contemplate, which I was saying earlier is my High Priestess card from this deck. So it just really ties into that Piscean energy, that taking a break for yourself, you know, as far as you're moving forward. If you found out that you got bit, you gotta be like, was this a really poisonous steak? If it is a poisonous steak, what herbs do I have? How much time do I have? It's moving into that, and those are going to come to you. Those answers are going to come to you, all right? You don't have to seek them out. I feel like you're probably more intuitive than you have been in a while. And yeah, just pay attention to yourself. A lot of you pay attention to your body. Your body is trying to tell you some things, because I think that you've been told it emotionally, you've been told it through dreams and everything, but it hasn't worked. So now it's physically manifesting itself, okay? So just be mindful of that, all right? Libras. 3, 2, and all right. Deep knowing again with my High Priestess card. I love it. So there, I love how I made the mistake. It was just like High Priestess. No, okay, she's bleeding all over this reading. So a lot of Piscean energy here, and more so than Piscean energy, it's a deep knowing. It is such an inner conversation. It's such a inner wisdom that you have within yourself. All you have to do is pay attention. I saw the signs. That's all you have to do right now in order to get out of this feeling of being emotionally neglected, feeling like nobody understands you and all that stuff, and you're just so confused. I feel like a lot of you are just so confused how a good thing could go so bad, you know. It happens. When it's time for you to leave, the universe works in mysterious ways, okay? So just always be mindful of that. Yeah, no deep knowing. We have happy, and even the tribe. The tribe and between worlds. Like a lot of you guys are just shifting. Oops, between worlds. I don't know, just keep pulling, because we have yin, which is what I mentioned earlier with the High Priestess again. Higher power again. Like, I can't get... A lot of you guys are so intuitive, a divine feminine. Some of you guys are going to be getting married. Getting married or expanding your family in some way. Excuse me. Some of you guys could be pregnant with probably a little girl, I would say, just because of all the pink. It's for very, very specific. So we have Unfinished Symphony coming from the top. And Serendipity. And this is all about signs. This is all about those kawinky dinks, okay? This is all about those God winks, however you say them, where it's just like those things that confirm that you're moving in the right direction, all right? Or give you those numbers, those signs, all right? Because universe and spirit is speaking to you so clearly right now. This Unfinished Symphony, you know, you feel like you're going round and round. It's time for you to finish it, if that makes sense. It's not time for you to stick into something if it's no longer serving you, all right? That doesn't really help. That doesn't help anyone. It doesn't even help the people that you think it's helping, okay? All right. One last oracle card for my Libras. Yeah. All right. Oh, the sun like keeps coming in and out. It's quite frustrating. 3, 3. Oh. Oh man, too many of these fell out. Alright. Oh, shoot. Alright, we're just going to ignore that. The whole deck just fell on the floor. But that's okay. That has nothing to do with y'all, Libras. We're going to keep on pushing. We're going to finish up this reading. Alright? So we have Grace coming in. And I think that has to do with you. Particularly with all the feminine energy that's coming through. I mean, this is a really great feminine, female power energy. And if you're a dude, then like time for you to get with the program, okay? Time for you to tap into that yin energy, tap into that feminine energy, because you're being called upon to do it. So don't be like, oh, I don't relate because I'm a man. Whatever. Okay. So we have freedom coming up also. So there is releasing yourself. All right. And then again with this pink is such a big thing, guys. So I'm not sure if that's your favorite color, if you're going to see pink, but I'm getting this color, and I rarely get colors when I do readings, but pink is very, very evident in this particular reading. So yeah, a lot of freedom, a lot of joy coming up for you, but you have to release these feelings of feeling insignificant or feeling neglected. Okay. Yeah, and communion. This has to do all about the people that you're surrounded by. If the people that you're surrounded with do not make you feel good, and I'm not saying like if they're toxic, because I feel like that's such an overused term, but it's just like if they don't support you, like truly support you, and you just feel like you hang out with them to pass time, then I would reevaluate that friend circle. I would reevaluate how I'm spending my time and who I'm spending my time with, okay? So that is what I got for you, Libras. I hope that this message makes sense. Please let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please check out that description box below on information on how to book a personal reading with me. And let me know if this resonated, okay? Peace. Until next time, Libra. Happy end of April.